Good morning. Happy Mother's Day 2017. This is Hacksaw. We are just doing a quickie. I want to get ahead of this. There's a huge trend here. Last night I was leaving the house. The TV was on. And there was an announcement being made that Melissa McCarthy's performance on Saturday Night Live was going to be shown live across America. Well, I don't know when the last time that's happened. I don't really want to go on the news and figure it out, but I know that that's not how it's usually done. She is causing a 7-year ratings high with this Sean Spencer thing. Now, you can see that this person here is not wearing any makeup. We don't have to talk about that right now. You can also see that Melissa McCarthy, MM, and an MC. The MC, you get this double C here, but the MC is also a 33, and then the CC is a 33, and then you get 33 results. Very interesting. She is riding the wave of what is just basically programming control of division, where they want everybody to hate Donald Trump, basically. So she's, of course, going to be the most famous person on TV right now. If you go to Google News every day and you just Google News, the very, very first headline that you will see will be about 9 things about Donald Trump is a liar and he's collusion with Russia. Just all straight up hardcore news facts headlines of Trump is a liar. Trump is a liar. Trump is a liar. It's exactly the sort of coverage that we would have wished to see maybe 15 years ago, except now it's trumped up, so to speak. And that's what they're doing. It's like if you hated George Bush and you were a Comedy Central fan 15 years ago, you would have loved to see this. Finally, everybody's calling out the powers. But that's not what this is. They're using that to create a divide. This is a news story about the Air Force One fleet. 3 Boeing mechanics caused $4 million of damage and could have sparked a mid-flight fire while repairing one of the planes in the Air Force One fleet. The Air Force One fleet, huh? What is that? The 2 Air Force One jets, currently in use, were delivered in 1990. Both are getting increasingly expensive to fly and maintain. 1990? Boeing is building a brand new 747 Air Force One. More than $4 billion already. So since 1990, we've spent $4 billion on a new plane and don't have it. So how are the current ones going? Oh, well, if left unchecked, a contaminated oxygen system could increase the risk of fire or even cause an explosion. There's nothing about this that screams America has money. America knows what they're doing. Our president's safe. Our country's safe. This is nothing but attacking America. You want America to die? Are you sick of freedom? Are you really happy the United States government is going to create a new world order and ditch all this freedom stuff so we can have a multicultural environment that no longer has white people? It's funny that we are being led by white people, white Americans, so to speak, into our own demise. I don't know who Trump is, but you have to recognize the sides. It's the United States government and America. And Trump is playing the side of the American president, and all of his Trumpettes are Americans. And they're, Christian, Bible, gun-toting people who want not to be bothered by other men because they live in America and that's what we created. And then the United States government's like, no, you need to jump into the global pool and let everybody wear your swim trunks, and you've had enough time up top. And we're like, no, I'm a white guy and I want to be racist and rich. Ugh. No, you should act like another gender and make everybody laugh, and let's all just end America. So this is going to seem like it jumps off topic. You see here an African-American young boy character playing shoe shiner, a man reading a paper who is black. Looks like we know who that is. But Billy Joel, Guilty or Innocent. This song is called Billy Joel, Keeping the Faith. And it's a 1983 music video, which is, OG, real deal. This is 100% everything that people were raised on between 1980 and 1988 about. It controlled everybody's mind. This was the first time that the Illuminati could do this. MTV, right? So this is a quickie thing. They go into the courtroom. They're going to decide whether or not he kept the faith. Is he innocent or guilty? And that's him there with his buddy with the checkered whiteboard thing. And this is the courtroom. You can see Jimi Hendrix back here, and these are all dead stars, I believe. They're all going to judge him, his jury of his peers. And this is them, and you'll see there's 12 here, but there's 14 records. I don't know what that means. This is a little Cadillac symbol. This is all very 80s. You can tell it's like setting a tone, and jury of his peers are all white people. And that was the strangest look I've ever seen. I wanted to catch that. Dang it. There it is. Look at this woman. This person. Look at this person. I know they're acting, but there's just so much of non-normalcy here that it bothers me. And this is what you're being fed. If you just were a kid and you turned on, you're the age you are now, and you want to hear music, you put on MTV, and this is what you would see. It's very brainwashing. And then Jimi Hendrix, of course. There's all these dead people. This is God. You see, this isn't. These are all trannies. That's a man. That's a woman with no balls. Who's fake shoulders, little lady fingers. Too pretty, but he's tall and got his hair up high. And these are all boys. And that's what we're all doing here. Notice these are the only other African American people in the thing. And this comes up in a second. When we get to him singing his song, he does his thing, and he, of course, goes to the jury, and it becomes real sexy. And what I think is that... I'm trying to figure out where it goes. So he's doing his number. He walks up here in front of this mural. No one in the room is white or black. And then this is the mural he walks in front of. Now, what is even going on here? This is clearly, right? And then, like, what is the characterness going on here? This is your counterplay to the white jury who are all nice and tuxed. And then this is like a cartoon weirdness. And you got something that is a Sammy Davis woman with a stovepipe she's smoking on. And then this comes up. So these four guys that look like that. He continues to prance around. And he goes outside on the thing. And look who he's flanked by. Where is it? Go, man. These guys. You see that? And then back to our cameo with these guys. Now, what's interesting is that the first guy get a shoot was black, and then this guy is white, and of course it won't go right because he gives a little wink here. So then back out on the frontal, we have again the girls, the only sexy people in this whole thing, out here being representative, and then the other team members on this side looking like the characters on the inside, except that these obviously aren't men. It's a woman's body and a man's coat trying to deceive us. As we can see between Melissa McCarthy and the rest of everything we've ever seen up until now, we used to be getting prepped, and now they're pulling the carpet. This is going fast, and it's going to go real, and it's going to be along racial divide and religious divide, and it's basically going to take the American white man and put him in a bucket and turn the world on him. And the same thing is going to happen to Israel, which, as you can see, would be a strong political world center stage problem if they could do that. If they could get the world to turn on America and not want us around anymore, then we can't protect Israel. And they're using everything they've ever given us, which is race and gender and all these other problems they created with MTV and everything else and Google headlines. And they are going to use it against us to divide us using basic headlines. Real simple stuff. We don't have MTV anymore, right? Sean Spicer, latest target for Trump firing rumors. So now Melissa McCarthy is in the headlines as what? Running our government? She's in charge. She's getting people fired. If you just go up and make fun of them now, we can get them fired. That's awesome. But this is ridiculous. That's not America. It's not a government. It's ridiculous. And that's where we're headed. All this is ridiculousness. It's 100% ridiculousness. Just know that the white people in America aren't racist jerks, and we're not full of hate. We don't even know where all this crap came from at this point. We've been post-racial my entire life, except now, suddenly. Because we have immigrants at our doors that don't want our country to survive anymore, and they want to come in here and burn it from the inside? Whoa. What do you want me to do? Just say, yeah? Sorry.